Pretty Rich is what they called them. Yes, sir. Pretty Richie Fantasy Football World here. Welcome, guys. Yes, sir. It's early in the morning. Just finished my workout. Feel good. I'm strong in mind, body, and soul strong. Now, here it is. I'm going to give you my starts and sits of the week for the running back position in week 14. Yes, sir. Okay. First up, I'm going to go over the best matches via the best talent at the running back position. My first start is going to be Ramondre Stevenson at Arizona. Okay, Arizona's defense is ranked 25th against the running back position so far this year. So Ramondre Stevenson, how he's been utilized within the offense is key. Okay, Damian Harris is expected to come back, and play, but whether Ramondre Stevenson is out there or Damian Stevens is out there, Ramondre is the running back to own in that backfield, and he is the RB1. Okay, so this week I'm not going to say he's my start of the week yet because it's premature for that, but that's just a hint. Okay, for who's going to be one of my running back starts of the week. Okay. Moving on to the next starter is going to be Joe Mixon. Joe Mixon has been playing well. He's back. He participated, and he's got a great matchup going against the Cleveland Browns. They're ranked number 31 against the running back position. So, yes, I love Joe Mixon this week. Joe Burrow puts him in a good position where he passes to him at the backfield. He runs between the tackle, controls the clock, and keeps Deshaun Watson on the field to keep him rusty. Deshaun Watson on the other side of the field is rusty. Okay, he needs time to get right. And you see with the Cincinnati Bengals defense did against Patrick Mahomes last week. So they're a good defense. So the Bengals will have plenty of opportunities to score a lot of points and then protect the lead by running Joe Mixon. Yes, sir. That equals fantasy points, more fantasy points. Yes, sir. My next start is going to be Tony Pollard at Houston. Okay, Tony Pollard is going against Houston. Well, he's playing home against Houston, I'm sorry. And their defense is ranked 30th against the run. Okay, and we all know what Tony Pollard has been doing. Like, I've been championing Tony Pollard back in April. I wrote articles about him with a Fantasy Good Sports. Okay, and now I drafted him in a whole lot of leagues. Okay. So the proof is in the pudding. Actions always speak louder than words. Tony Pollard is going to be another, I'm not going to say start of the week, but he's definitely a start for this week. Okay, Dak Prescott loves him. He's a safety blanket for him and Dalton Schultz. And he's really good in between the tackles, splitting carries, sometimes even out carrying Ezekiel Elliott, the starter. Yes, my next start is going to be obviously Ezekiel Elliott. You can champion him. They're both going to have the same opportunities as Tony Pollard, going up against Houston, the 30th ranked defense against running backs. So, yes, you can squeeze this backfield this weekend. Ezekiel Elliott and Tony Pollard, you can squeeze them. Yes, sir. Another good start of the week is going to be Raheem Mostert. The Miami running back is playing at the Los Angeles Chargers. They are ranked 28th against the running back position this year. So, and Raheem Mostert is a dynamic player. He's often injured, I'm not going to say like Christian McCaffrey, but he does get injured a lot, and he is fully healthy now. Jeff Wilson Jr. has been doing his thing, and he's out there, but don't get it twisted. The starter in that backfield, the RB1 in that backfield is Raheem Mostert. Yes. Obviously, you can squeeze. There's another backfield you can squeeze with Jeff Wilson. He's also playing at the Chargers as well, so you can start him as well. Deontay Foreman is another start for me. He's playing at Seattle. Seattle was ranked 29th against the running back position. Okay, so Deontay Foreman, he's from Chuba Hubbard or whatever. He's not even a threat to his touches, and they're saying that even though he was limited in practice on Wednesday's practice, he is definitely 95% expected to play in this game. So you can definitely fire him up as RB2 as well. Yes, sir. Another start for me is going to be, this is a surprising one. Cam Akers, running back for the Rams. They're playing up against the Las Vegas Raiders, which defense is ranked 32 against the running back position. So yes, Cam Akers is going to be a start. Okay, he should get you anywhere between. This might be his first 100-yard game in a long time that he had a touchdown. So you can put him in for 16 to 20 fantasy points this week with confidence. Okay, my sits for the week. Unfortunately, I'm going to have to say my man Rashad White. He's playing at San Francisco. Their defense is ranked number 2 against the running back position. So I'm not saying that you have to bench him, but if you do start him, you have to lower your expectations. He may get maybe 60 yards rushing, maybe 20 yards receiving out of the backfield. I don't think he's going to get a touchdown, but he may get you 3 catches. So he has a very low floor, a very low ceiling. He has a decent floor, but he has a low ceiling this week. So be careful. Another running back that I would consider benching is Isaiah Pacheco of the Kansas City Chiefs. He's playing at Denver. Denver's run defense is ranked 6th against the running back position. Uh, I understand that they came off of a close loss against the Cincinnati Bengals, and Patrick Mahomes is going to try to do everything to get back on track with a win. But nonetheless, there's not going to be a lot of fantasy points to be had, whether they win, lose, or draw. The next one is going to be Najee Harris of the Pittsburgh Steelers. She's playing home against the Baltimore Ravens. They are ranked number 9 against the running back position. It's not a horrible matchup, but it's horrible enough for me to say, you know what, if I got a better option at the running back position, I'm going to sit him. Yes, because like I said, Roquan Smith is in town from Chicago, and he's got that defense looking entirely different than of old. Okay, so that's a bad matchup for Najee Harris, and Najee Harris hasn't been booming in the 2022 season at all anyways, so that's not going to be a thing. Travis Etienne is another possible bench. Okay, he's playing at Tennessee. Tennessee defense is ranked number 8 against the running back position. Okay, Travis Etienne is hit or miss the past 2 or 3 weeks after coming back from injury. Okay, so you can expect a very decent floor, but a very low ceiling for him. He may get anywhere between if he gets 60 rushing yards, I'll be surprised. He may get another 30 yards receiving with 2 catches, or I would say 4 catches. 4 catches for another 30 yards. And if he gets a touchdown, that he would have done his thing. He will have overachieved. Okay. And good starts with tough matchups. It's going to be Josh Jacobs, running back at the Rams. The Rams defense is ranked number 4 against the running back position, so be mindful of that. Christian McCaffrey's playing versus the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. They're number 7th against the rush. They shut down Alvin Kamara last week on Monday Night Football. Alvin Kamara only had 21 rushing yards. Okay, and I'm not saying that Christian McCaffrey is worse than Alvin Kamara, but I think he's better, has more opportunities. But don't forget, they got a second string quarterback in there in Purdy, and I think they're going to stack the box and make sure that that they stop Christian McCaffrey and try to force Purdy to beat them through the air. Good luck on that one. Next one, James Conner, the Arizona running back. He's going up against the New England Patriots. Okay, I'm not saying to bench him, but New England's Patriots defense is number 1 against the running back position. So you have to keep that in mind when you start set up your lineups for these bona fide players. I mentioned all these players I mentioned were key players that you have to consider putting a boom in your flex play to compensate for the tough matchups that they're going to have. So there you have it. Again, this is PrettyRichie from PrettyRichie Fantasy Football World with my running back sits and starts of the week, and my studs with tough matchups to go to boot. Okay, so keep in mind you can get in contact with me on my Patreon page, PrettyRichie. I have a Twitter page, PrettyRichie. I have a YouTube channel, as you can see. You're watching me here on YouTube now. And I have a Discord channel as well, PrettyRichie, and very easy to find. Okay, so if you want to join my Discord channel, join my Patreon, I would greatly appreciate it. I can give you some cutting edge information. Like I said, I'm just giving you guys the sauce, but people that belong to my Patreon page, my Discord channel, that can ask me personal questions, I can give you an even spicier sauce than what I'm giving you right now. Yes, sir. Once again, you guys have a great day. I love you. Continue to follow me. Continue to watch. I will be putting out some shorts throughout the week about my starts and sits of the week on every position. Okay, I love you guys. You guys have a blessed day. Boom. Ball game. Love you guys. Peace, love, and hair grease. Yes, sir.